Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. Bit of a flashback today as we review a figure I realised I've never done a review for, even though I love him, and he is one of the starting figures of what I consider to be one of the best lines that are out there today. Obviously, I'm talking about the Shadow Ranger from Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Now, you can just look at him and see what a phenomenal sculpt he has. I mean, for an opening entry to a line, this is great. He's so detailed, it's one of the coolest costumes from Power Rangers or Super Sentai, and his character itself is one of the best characters from the series. I mean, again, I think I've said S.P.D, one of the better series, Shadow Ranger, the best character from that series. I mean, he looks so goofy, I mean, he's a big blue alien dog, but they play him completely straight and give him, like, a deep backstory, an interesting motivation, and personal stakes with the villain, and it all works so well to just give us one of the coolest Rangers and one of the coolest figures from the line. Like, to date, he's still one of the best things the Lightning Collection has put out. He had a swath of accessories, he has an extra head that they nailed because it's probably the most difficult extra head, and then his costume is detailed, and they still managed to pull that off while keeping the articulation. It was a good sign of things to come, and they've lived up to that pretty consistently. So, yeah, he is a figure who deserves a review. And I guess we'll dive in and get a bit closer so you can see this sculpt. That helmet, easily one of the coolest helmets that any Ranger has ever had, and the colour scheme, I mean that blue, it just pops. He's got his nice 100 painted on there. His sword could maybe have used a bit more paintwork, but again, for the price they ask, he's exceptional. Going down, you can see he's just so well painted and well sculpted the whole way through. An absolutely wonderful figure. And height-wise, he's perfect as well. I mean, as you saw with the review of S.P.D Red, he's a bit taller than the other Rangers, which, you know, Doggy Kruger was. So they kept him in scale. Basically, there's nothing I can complain about with this guy. Nothing I can nitpick. I mean, for 20 pounds, he's just an exceptional figure. His paintwork maybe on these could have been nicer, but they're still sculpted in. Like, actual sculpting there on such a cheap figure is remarkable. So I'm not going to fault him, because you've got to factor in price during these reviews, and he is bang for your buck to the nth degree. So, yeah, 5 out of 5 in both appearance, his articulation. He has the standard bicep, double jointed elbow, wrist on a hinge, double jointed knees, some great ankle pivot that's not even hampered too much by the guard, because again, Lightning Collection factors that sort of thing in. Head is on a ball joint. Doesn't have too much motion, but it does have motion. And obviously shoulders come out, still not hampered by the armor. And then thigh swivel, and shin swivel, shin swivel. So there's pretty much nothing he can't do at all, and he looks incredible. So if you want to get into this line, he's a great place to start. If you like good action figures, he's a great place to start. Yeah, one of the favourites of my collection, I think, just in terms of what a well-executed figure he is and what good value he was, and the fact that they continually seem to be living up to him when they do unique sculpts as well. Because Magna Defender blew me away. So, yeah, just a strong figure all around. I cannot recommend strongly enough. Let's do some pictures and then wrap it up in one sec. Lightning Collection's Shadow Ranger / Doggy Kruger. A truly phenomenal figure, an absolutely amazing beginning to the line, and one of my strongest recommendations for you should pick this up. Like, the fact that he comes with an extra neck brace with his extra head so it doesn't look weird just shows so much thought and effort being put into the line. I mean, they had to sculpt this bad boy to just fit around his neck and to make the head look a bit more presentable when you put it on top of his body. Like, what an effort. It's such a small thing, but such a considerate thing, and it's the sort of thing we should be mentioning because it means we're encouraging that, and it's the sort of thing we want people to be doing. So, 5 out of 5, maximum effort, pick him up. Now, if you want to see more reviews, we have plenty, and they are pretty consistently coming. We have Hero House, we have Figure Fights, and we're going to have the Wreckers airing this Friday, actually. So, hopefully you can watch that and enjoy. Please remember to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye.